Chapter 20. The Path of the Dragon Integrating Zen into Action 2.0.1 Embodied Awareness. Moving with Intentiona. Mortals, you believe action requires force, effort, a constant battle for control over the world around you. But listen closely. Hatchling true mastery is not in force. It is in presence. It is in knowing that every movement, every choice, every breath carries power when done with intention. You see warriors who strike with precision, dancers who move with effortless grace, leaders who command without speaking loudly. They are not gifted with control over fate. No, they have learned the art of moving within existence, not against it. The Zen masters understand this. They do not walk, they flow. They do not react, they respond. Their presence is not scattered, but focused, sharpened, effortless, because it is rooted deeply in awareness. Consider, do you move through life as a participant or as a creator of your own motion? Where do your actions lack intention, wasted by mindless repetition? How might every step, every decision, every breath shift if done with absolute presence? A dragon does not wander. It moves with purpose, with absolute clarity, with full awareness of its own power. Dragos. Trial, the practice of intentional motion. Spend an hour moving with absolute awareness, whether walking, working, practicing a skill. What shifts when you bring presence to your actions? Where do distractions weaken your intention? How will you train yourself to move through life not by impulse, but by conscious choice? You are meant to move as fire moves, as the stars shift not blindly, but with unshakable purpose. 20.2. The Dragon's Dance, finding rhythm in chaos. Chaos, the storm, the whirlwind, the ever-changing tides that threaten to pull you under. You resist. You tighten your grip. You demand that order return, that fate obey your command. But tell me, does the river fight the rapids, or does it shape its course effortlessly through them? Chaos is not your enemy. It is your training ground. It is the space where movement is tested, where balance is refined, where true flow is found. The Zen masters do not fear disruption. They embrace it, moving fluidly within it, trusting that rhythm exists even in disorder. To master life is not to control it. It is to find the rhythm within the turbulence. Consider, where do you resist change, demanding stability in an unstable world? Do you fight uncertainty, or do you learn to move within it? What shifts when you stop reacting and instead learn to dance with the chaos around you? A dragon does not flee the storm. It flies within it, adjusting its wings to master the winds. Dragos. Trial, the art of flowing within chaos. The next time you encounter disruption, whether small or overwhelming, pause. How does resistance appear in your thoughts, your body, your actions? What happens when you lean into the movement rather than fighting against it? How will you train yourself to find rhythm even in moments where none seems to exist? The storm is not a threat. It is an invitation to rise. 20.3. Living the game. Embracing the flow of Lifia, the game. You treat life as a battlefield, as a puzzle, as a series of struggles to overcome. But listen well, hatchling life is not meant to be fought. It is meant to be played. The Zen masters understand this. They do not force existence into rigid shapes. They move within it, playing with its patterns, adjusting to its energies, mastering the dance rather than demanding control. To live is to engage not passively, not aggressively, but fluidly. Consider, where do you fight against life, turning every moment into a conflict? Do you trust the unfolding of fate, or do you try to dictate every outcome? What would shift if you moved through existence with ease, with trust, with playfulness rather than tension? A dragon does not battle the world. It shapes its fire within it, moving fluidly between challenge and opportunity. Dragos. trial, the shift to playfulness for the next day. Approach life as if it were a game, not a battle. What shifts when you treat decisions as an exploration, rather than as weighty obligations? Where does ease emerge when tension is removed? How will you integrate play, flow, and adaptability into your daily existence? You are never meant to struggle against life. You are meant to dance within it. Final words from Zoran: life is movement. It is flow. It is not meant to be rigid, to be controlled, to be mastered through force. To walk the path of the dragon is to embrace rhythm, to move, to adjust, to trust the unfolding of fate. Breathe, move, play, and remember, you are the dancer, not the battlefield. The cards are waiting. The choice is yours. This chapter deepens the cosmic scale, integrating Zen, movement, and mastery over life, not as a battle, but as a fluid dance between awareness and action. Zoran challenges the reader to